the Premier League title race took a big time when obviously Man City and Aston Villa dropped points unexpectedly. But you'd expect that Tottenham wasn't a pushover. Though, Aston Villa drops points. Aston Villa lost, actually. I didn't expect them to lose. And, Man City also goes out there and drops 2 solid points. On the other end, Arsenal had a comfortable win over Leeds United.
Yeah.
Does this mean that door has been open for Arsenal to win the league? I feel like the door has been open for them. It's just about them entering the league, right?
Yeah, obviously. I think if City are dropping points and Aston Villa are losing, and then it has opened a straight way to paradise for Arsenal.
Yeah, I think Arsenal will have no excuse.
Yeah.
For them at this point, I know they are just 7 points. 7 points is not so much, by the way, but they have no excuse not winning the league, because if you look at the dynamics of the league, I mean, like this league, what do you think? I don't think it's going to be won on how strong Arsenal is.
Yeah,
but how these guys who are chasing it are, isn't it?
Yeah.
So because if you look at you saw the games, are these guys ready to chase Arsenal?
I don't think they're able to chase Arsenal with the points they're dropping.
Yes,
with City has like 2 wins in 6 games, and I don't think that's our title
contender behaves. Yeah, I agree with you. And also, if you look at City seem to be not up to it this season. They are. I think Arsenal is just encouraging them. Come on, guys. But they seem not up to it. I don't think they have the squad depth to go all the way.
Yeah,
despite the fact that they have at least 2 new signings.
Yeah.
That you thought that they would strengthen their squad, but I don't see them.
Yeah.
Then when you look at Aston Villa, they lack squad depth.
Yeah, they coming in as the unexpected title contenders.
Yeah.
Of course, they're having trouble balancing in Europe and the Premier League.
Yes.
Yeah, and their squad depth is not really.
Their squad depth is not really up there. So I don't think. So for me, Arsenal guys, I think we're handing over the Premier League to them. It is theirs to lose. They're on top of the Premier League, 7 points clear. They're on top of the Champions League, 3 points clear. And I think now they have gone to the next stage. Basically, Arsenal this season are just cruising. No one is challenging them.
Yeah, I think firstly, I think that I think I've given them the title at this point.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I mean, Arsenal drops, City drops, and Arsenal wins, and then City don't. I mean, I think it's. I feel like it's their season.
But why do let's look? Let's look, because someone out there might say that 7 points. And when you think about 7 points, anything can happen. It's just 2 games, 2 losses, or 2-3 draws.
Yeah.
And Arsenal has been drawing funny games.
Yeah.
They have not been looking also very reliable. So you'd think that maybe, but if you look at Arsenal, what is making them tick?
Well, first I have to hand it over to their defense. For the past 2 seasons, they've had the best defense in Europe.
Yes.
You have Gabriel and Saliba. That's one of the best partnerships in Europe at the moment. You got Ben White. You got Calafiori. I mean, all these defenders putting out their hearts for the team. Last season, they failed to. They fell short. Yes, they fell short. Now this season, all players are coming in hungry. I mean,
they have that winning mentality.
Yes, and then another reason is all these other players coming in with the hunger for the league, hunger for the title for over 20 years.
They really want. They feel like this is their time.
Yeah, they've been there thrice. Now they feel like this is their season.
But I think they have the maturity in their squad. Their squad is really mature now that they missed out last season. They have been together for over 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a mature squad. They know what they're doing. They have been there several times. And for me, if I look around the Premier League and all the other clubs and all the other teams, it is Arsenal that have the most all-round squad. So I think that's going to help them, isn't it?
Yeah, and you also have to give it to the squad depth.
Squad depth, definitely.
Yeah.
They have like 2-3 players in every number.
They have I mean, they are obviously world-class players.
Yes.
They're doing their best. We see what they can do. And another thing about Arsenal is the They win games ugly.
They win ugly.
They win
ugly. It doesn't matter. And that is a character for someone who is going to be champion.
Because some people are going to say that Arsenal only scoring from corners, but what they are doing to win games.
Yes, they have to. You have to find a way.
I mean, they win the games. They get the job done, and that's not what you're seeing in City, Liverpool, Aston Villa.
Yes,
that's one thing they're lacking this season. So, I think I have to give it to Arsenal.
I agree with you. Arsenal win ugly. They win because if you look at Arsenal, actually, they don't have like that top scorer like you used to have. You had Salah.
Yeah.
Salah, you have Haaland in Man City. You have that guy who goes out there and gets the goals.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't have that.
We have seen moments this season where Arsenal have lacked a typical number 9, and with some of the players injured, we saw when most of their strikers were there was a time when Kai Havertz was injured, Jesus, Saka, and we saw what Arteta did by bringing Merino in the
squad.
In the number 9, and we saw the goals we were scoring as a centre midfielder.
I also feel like this season, when it comes to the running, when we are, now we have started the second round. I know a few months from now we shall be having the last games. But if you look at what happened last season to Arsenal, they succumbed. They crumbled at the run-in at the last season. At those last games, I think there were about 7 games.
Yeah.
They collapsed then. But now you look at them and think they might not even, by the time we get to 7 games to go, they might have wrapped it up already. Because number one, I feel like tactically, Arsenal what they are going to play. You know who's going to play where. You know what they are going to do. Even when they get a set piece, you know how they are going to play it, how they are going to do it. They have a defined tactical way of playing. So I think it's for me, they're so organized. They're so organized, and it's going to be very, very difficult to beat them up. So, but again, you're going to look at they have nothing. They have nothing that is really a disruption to their squad. No injuries. Last season, you have to give it to them. They had injuries.
Yeah.
They got to that point, and guys were injured. But this time round, all their guys are back at the right time that they need them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think about that, but I don't see them lose a game. They might lose. I'm not saying football is football. They can go out there and lose a game, but they're looking very good.
And then I think another point is that City about to face Liverpool.
Yeah. Obviously. That's true.
And we're seeing this rising Liverpool playing the football that we have not seen in a very long time.
Oh my God, they destroyed Newcastle.
Yeah, we're seeing what Ekitike and Watts are doing in the league. I don't know what they've been doing in the gym.
Yes.
And I don't see City beating Liverpool.
Yeah, I also feel like City are still have points to drop.
Because I see going into this one, you're going to Anfield, a re-energized different Liverpool team. Yeah. I mean, all the talk behind them.
It's going to be difficult for City this weekend. They are going to drop. I feel like that's another win for Arsenal. Arsenal is playing who I don't know whom they're playing, but whatever team they are playing, I think City are going to drop points at Liverpool. I don't see them win that game on paper. Yeah. But also we can't just give it to Arsenal.
Yeah.
But history says, history is against them.
Yeah.
They have been here before. And they have. So I think history is quite against them. They can still lose it. But we have to look at where can Arsenal lose this title. Where do you fault them? Where do you think that, all right, if Arsenal are to lose the title, here is where they can lose it?
Well, firstly, I still feel like they have a few more games to play against the
top 6.
Yeah, against the big 6. Generally in England, I mean, you still have to face City.
They still have to face City.
You've already been beaten by United. You have to face your North London rivals, Spurs and Chelsea. They have many London derbies coming up, and you know
how tough that is. But
we have seen their home record. It's exceptional the whole season,
except Man U.
Except United, and I think.
But also, I think personally in football, when we're getting close to the season, struggling teams are very hard to beat.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking teams are going to be better in the next half. Also, that gap is not so big.
Yeah.
If you're going into a second round, but like we have said, it's not about what Arsenal can do. it's about what City and Aston Villa were chasing Arsenal can do, because they're going to face the same teams, and I feel they're even weaker. So for me, Arsenal, I think it's a done deal. It's a done deal for them. So, but apart from that, what do you think? Is there any way, by the way, I don't think, I don't see Arsenal lose this.
No, I have to give it to them. I think they have they have everything.
Everything to win it.
Everything to win it. Because I mean, you would say these other teams would catch up if Arsenal drop points, but then these other teams are also struggling.
Yeah, most especially City for me, they had everything.
Yeah, and then Unai Emery's Villa is like the surprise package, but then they're finding it hard to balance Europe and the Premier League.
Anyway, that's it about Arsenal.